Hey guys, welcome back to Hugs and Honey. Good to see you today. It's a gorgeous day here in Northern California. I hope it is where you are too. So I was reading an article this morning that I thought was really helpful, and I just wanted to talk about it with you guys. It was mostly an article having to do with relationships. So when people fight when they're in relationships, and one of the people in the relationship wants something and doesn't feel heard and doesn't feel like the other person in the relationship is respecting them or their feelings or what they want in the relationship. And so they kind of pick at them. They kind of criticize the other person for not doing or acting the way that they want them to, or not feeling the way that they want them to. They need to have a talk, which never really makes anyone feel very good. You know that serious stuff when you're talking, when someone asks you to have a talk. And that can cause all sorts of sort of energetic feelings inside of us that pull us back, that guard us, that make us feel uncomfortable and not willing to open up and have a discussion about whatever the topic or problem may be. And so I just wanted to talk about that, the energy that the person who wants to discuss the relationship or wants to talk about it, the way that they approach the other person is really, really important. And I just wanted to bring up the topic and to talk about the energy that we have when we are going into that situation. And just if you can imagine yourself in that position, you kind of want to run, or you don't really want to sit there and have a conversation. So what could you do? If you did want to have a conversation with someone, what could you do that would be helpful, that would change the dynamic? Because really it's energy we're talking about. And so it's thinking about the energy that would be more inviting and more attractive to the other person and not repelling the other person. So the way that I can't tell you what to do. Every situation is different, but I just want to bring up the idea that the energy, the way you talk to your partner or to the other people in your life is really, really important. And so if you can do it in a way that is less accusatory, it's less critical, and it's more inviting to them, maybe more of a compliment. Oh, I love it when you do that. I really love it when you do the dishes. It makes me feel so good. It makes me feel like you are really respecting our home together and you're contributing. That really makes me feel awesome. Or I love it when you look at me like that. Or I remember when you used to look at me like that, that used to make me feel so good, or that always makes me feel good. And try and keep it more in present tense and not in past tense, although you can reference something from the past, but also focusing on the things that they do well, so that they're not always feeling picked on or criticized. So it's sort of a conversation where instead of you telling them what they're doing wrong, maybe flip it around and tell them what they're doing right, or you really like it when they do something that that they're presently not doing. So I will come up with some more maybe specific things that you guys can do to turn the energy around. But this was just sort of a little introduction to that thought process of the dynamics of energy. And when we have an important thing we want to talk to people about, just thinking about that, making them feel at ease so that they can be open to what you have to say instead of on the defensive and closed to what you have to say. Because more than likely they do want to fix it. They want to make sure that you're okay if you're in a partnership with them. You know, it is important to them to make sure that you are happy in the partnership. And so The way that you communicate with them and understanding how energy works is really important. So to try not to put them on the defensive, to try to make them feel good, excuse me, I have the hiccups, and to just, bring about good energy and to visualize what you would like to see in the relationship, what is important to you. And that can help you actually achieve that and create the relationship that you want. So I'll talk about more specifics at another time, but yeah, the dynamics of energy is really important to talk about when you are confronting or having a conflict with your loved ones. So just keep it in mind. Just remember good positive vibes, good energy. Be honest to yourself, with yourself, and with them, but just make sure that you are doing it a way where communication can stay open and positive. Okay, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. I see you, I hear you, I'm here for you, and I love you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.